Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Panthers and the Browns, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
On the shores of Lake Erie, and named simply for the franchise who resides within it, our coverage of the NFL brings us to Cleveland. Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner, but for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And off we go from Cleveland. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first play.
Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion, and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To the air on first down. Young. Complete out to the right side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. They run again with Hubbard. And he pushed deep in enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. He gets him a bunch of yards back, 9 on that play, and it's 2nd and 6. From the 17. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. He was looking Xavier Legat's way there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. On 4th down, out comes the Panthers field goal team and Harrison Nevis. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
After winning the national title at Clemson and early success at Houston, there's no question that Deshaun's career has been slowed by some injuries and other challenges. But when he is on the field, at every level he's ever played, he's just got a calm. And that calm comes with the trusting of talent that he has in himself. He knows how to run. He knows how to throw. And when he's available, he's still a difference maker.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Broke through the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Watson now off play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going to run for it with Chubb. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the... Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Watson looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Chubb running out of the gun. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Again, it's Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. All to the ground by Jordan Hicks. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on defense. Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. It just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. That's complete till he gets. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. Young on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Hubbard has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 2nd quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Nevis with a point after. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. To return, Jerome Ford. This return makes it up to the 25. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Throwing from the gun here. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Here's a throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just begin another drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Browning now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Back to throw, Browning. Hubbard hauls it in. And this one does not go far.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a first down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Browns will go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. A give up the middle to Ford. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another one for Ford. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. The Carolina offense headed out now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First and 10, it's Hubbard. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. Still working past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now it's Browning. He's got, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got two options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck in the run. It chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing it to start this drive. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ford. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackled on the play by Shaquille Barrett. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. That'll be complete to Ford. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Panthers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, looking to throw. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Flush down now to his left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
As these two teams get things rolling, they'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. It was the running back, Chuba Hubbard, who put together a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Another try following the sack. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat. That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Panthers set to take the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air, Browning. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Browning. The Browns close in and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That quarterback clock, it is so important to play into position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head, because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They're going play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 3rd quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Blackshear on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Tremble with the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Okay, we've got unbelievable cameras. So many tremendous replays. But when you get sacked multiple times by the same guy, you start talking to him a little bit. You start reminding him, hey, man, I think that's enough. I think 2's good enough for you. Please don't give me a third time.
Carolina in punt formation. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be their football. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on first. Jukes one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back. Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. DTR looking to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Panthers pick this one up. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown. The Panthers parlay the turnover into a lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Judy now in motion left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ford straight ahead. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now Thompson Robinson to throw. Finds Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Thompson Robinson now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. This is Ford. And he's swallowed up by one of the big guys up front right at the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Thompson Robinson back to throw. He's on the move. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
For the field goal, a 54-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this will remain a 4-point game.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
The Panther offense headed out to the field. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Hubbard. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Enough goes to Madison, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop. Browns in a dime set, 3rd down coming, trying to lock up those passing lanes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns getting their offense out there. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He finds Woods. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Josie Jewell making that stop. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here. Here's a give to Ford. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Escapes his grasp. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon. You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Running right, here's Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. They run again with Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. 2nd down now, 7 to go. This time it's a passing play. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Throwing is Browning. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both execute. They want that one back.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Now it's DTR. Setting up the running back screen. Now following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Ford.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Another one for Ford. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Back to throw, Thompson Robinson. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To the ground with Ford. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty.
Encroachment defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
This drive just keeps on moving after the penalty resets that marker. Man in motion out of the slot. Running it after the penalty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back-to-back carries here. And there was really nowhere to go there. Just a small push to the 37. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's DTR to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Here's Browning. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw, Browning. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down. Out the middle, Hubbard. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Punt team on the field. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Browns will go on offense. New set of downs for him from the 46. DTR to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Browning. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw. Browning. Gets it to Paris Campbell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Panthers up by 4. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's Hubbard. He breaks the tackle. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. They'll run here following the penalty. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense to the line for second down. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Well, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Third down, 1 yard to go. Hubbard again. Escapes a defender. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock. But the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.